Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Steve Hiscoe, and I'm the owner of Hiscoe Jiu-Jitsu here in Chilliwack, BC. And starting in September, we'll be doing a introductory class in Agassiz at the District of Kent Community Center. And I wanted to just kind of give you a little bit of information on that class if people are wondering what it's all going to be about. So the class is going to be for 7 to 9-year-olds only, and the class is going to be 45 minutes. Now, at our school, we break up all of our age groups. We have classes for 3 and 4-year-olds, 5 and 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 13-year-olds. And the reason we do that is so that we can focus specifically on the stages of development for the kids at that age. So that's just fancy for saying we want the kids to be successful, and we want to do exercises and drills that are appropriate to their age level and appropriate to their ability to learn and perform those techniques. Now we're going to have 6 introductory classes, and each class is going to have a theme. So the first class we're going to work on is what we call our techniques. So we're going to work on some open hand striking, some kicking techniques, some blocking techniques, essentially giving them an introduction to what those items are in a jiu-jitsu class. The second class we're going to work on is falls and a takedown. So how do we slap the mat? How do we fall without getting hurt? Because in jiu-jitsu there is a lot of falling, and we want to make sure everybody is safe, and we're going to practice a basic takedown. The third class we're going to work on is courage. Now, courage, we are going to talk about strategies and things that if an adult approaches one of our children, what kind of things can they do to stay safe? So getting them to understand that, you know what, maybe not all adults are friendly adults. And maybe somebody makes us feel uncomfortable. Somebody is trying to do something to us. So it's unlike self-defense against another child when we get into a schoolyard fight or something like that. But what are some things that we can do to keep our kids safe from an adult? The fourth class we're going to work on is perseverance. So at the beginning of every class, we have a little bit of a mat chat. So we're going to talk about perseverance. We're going to come back to some of the exercises we did in the beginning, but we're going to do them a little bit different. We're going to challenge the kids. So we're remembering that perseverance is the ability to keep going even when we're tired, the ability to remain focused even when we are tired or when something is easy. So we're going to have a little mat chat and discussion on that. We're going to talk about speed. Speed, being able to do our techniques as fast as we can, but properly. So sometimes, and if you take an example of homework or maybe cleaning their rooms, we just want to kind of do things as fast as we can, and it's not done right. So we're going to talk about different types of speed, explosive speed, reactive speed, as well as technical speed. So like we said, doing things fast, but only as fast as we can do them properly. And we're going to have a class on concentration. So once again, doing different drills to come back to those basic techniques that we've been working on in the previous classes. So one of the things that we try and do in each of these classes is deal with the physical, intellectual, emotional, and social stages of development. So rather than a class just being strictly a physical class, we want the kids to be able to kind of think through what it is that they're doing, use their brain at the same time, maybe challenging them a little bit, so testing that emotion that they have, and of course, working with other kids in the class and being social. So if you're interested, sign up through the District of Kent. Spaces are limited to 20 kids for this first session, but I wanted to give you this video to try and give you a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be covering in our 6 introductory classes. Hopefully things go well, and it's something that we can continue doing. If you have any questions specifically on the class, feel free to drop me a line.